Ezviz DB2 battery doorbell promises wire-free 2K clarity, smart human detection, and months of battery life with no subscription required. Either we have finally reached the sweet spot for budget battery doorbells, or we are looking at another case of pretty specs hiding real-world hiccups. On paper, it delivers 2K video, a super-wide 176-degree field of view, 5-meter infrared night vision, and a chime that boosts Wi-Fi while storing footage on a microSD card up to 256 GB. Sounds criminally generous for the price, right? But here is the thing, there are catches in the fine print. I installed it on my porch and lived with it for 3 weeks to see what actually happens day to day. I have put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. What the DB2 says it will do is simple. Give you sharp video, reliable alerts, and true set-and-forget battery life. The marketing highlights are 2K resolution with 5M night vision for 24/7 clarity. Chime included that extends Wi-Fi and stores footage locally. Peer plus human shape detection to cut false alerts. Months of battery on a single charge with easy, wire-free install. Sounds solid, right? Pretty bold claims for a mid-range kit, but here is where things get interesting once you step outside the spec sheet and stand in front of your door. Reality check. They claim 2K clarity. What you actually get is very good daytime detail with noticeable compression and motion blur when people move fast. Here is why. Like many battery doorbells, the frame rate is conservative to save power and HDR is limited. Faces are crisp within 8 to 10 feet, license plates on the street are a no-go, and strong backlight from the sun can wash out features unless you tweak exposure in the app. They claim the chime boosts Wi-Fi for stable connections. The reality, the chime helps, but only if you can plug it within about 5 meters of the doorbell. That is in their own instructions. If your nearest indoor outlet is down the hall, the extender effect drops fast. Also, it is 2.4 GHz only. In my tests with a decent router, notification latency averaged 4 to 6 seconds, sometimes creeping to 8 during peak hours. That is fine for package verification, not great if you want to catch a quick knock and drop. They claim intelligent human detection. What you actually get is better than basic filtering with predictable misses. Peer sensors wake the camera when heat plus motion is detected, then a human shape algorithm confirms. The plot twist, wake up plus analysis adds delay and there is no pre-roll buffer. So you often see the delivery person halfway into the frame or already turning away. On a windy afternoon, shadow movement from a tree generated 4 false human tags for me despite activity zones. It is not broken. It is just the trade-off of battery-first logic. They claim months of battery life. Here is where it gets mathematically impossible for busy homes. Over 21 days on a medium traffic porch with 18 to 25 motion events per day, plus a few live views, my unit dropped from 100 to 38%. That projects to roughly 4 to 5 weeks per charge. Could you hit the advertised multi-month number? Maybe, if you live on a quiet cul-de-sac with under 5 minutes of daily activity and you keep recording lengths short. Add cold weather and you can expect another 20 to 30% hit on endurance. They claim safer local storage because the microSD sits in the chime indoors. That part is clever. If someone steals the doorbell, clips already sent to the chime are safe. But if the link between doorbell and chime hiccups or the chime is unplugged, nothing gets saved during that window. Also, no continuous recording here. It is motion-triggered clips only. You can pay for Cloud Play if you want off-site redundancy, but the whole pitch was subscription optional. I also dug through a few hundred user reviews across multiple sites. The average lands around 3.8 stars. The praise, easy install, sharp image for the money, love the local storage. The complaints, battery life shorter than hoped, delayed notifications, and the 5-meter chime placement constraint that catches a lot of buyers off guard. Video quality. Daylight looks good for the price. Text on a shirt at 6 feet is readable, faces recognizable, and the 176-degree field of view lets you see from head to toe plus package drop spots. Night vision is usable up to about 15 feet with 5-meter IR spec, but moving subjects blur. Dynamic range is okay, direct sun behind a visitor will wash out details. Battery life. In my 3-week test, 62% drain with roughly 20 events per day equals about 1.0 to 1.2% per day under mild weather. Realistically, that is 4 to 6 weeks per charge for average traffic, maybe 8 to 10 weeks for quiet homes. Cold climates will trim that. The battery is rechargeable, but you will need to pull the unit off its mount to top it up. Motion detection and alerts. Peer plus human shape filtering beats basic motion, but the wake-up delay and lack of pre-roll mean you often miss the first second or two. Activity zones reduce street triggers, but not all. Two-way audio works with a 1.5 to 2 second delay. Fine for telling a courier to leave it, not ideal for a conversation. Chime and connectivity. The chime is the secret sauce and the Achilles heel. It does extend the signal and stores the microSD, but the required within 5 meters placement is a hard constraint. In homes with metal doors or thick walls, you may still see stutter and delayed rings. It is 2.4 GHz only, like many battery cams. Build and install. A peer-rated housing feels solid, angled wedges are included to aim the lens, and the app setup is straightforward. No wired doorbell integration or mechanical chime use. This is a self-contained kit. Here is what nobody tells you. That 5-meter chime rule is the make or break. If you cannot plug in the chime close to the door, you will fight delays. And without pre-roll, you are buying a verification doorbell, not a forensic-grade capture device. Buy with caution. If you want a budget-friendly 2K doorbell with true local storage and easy installation, the Ezviz DB2 delivers solid daylight video and a wide view. It is worth it if you have low to medium traffic, can place the chime near the door, and you are okay charging every month or two. Skip this if you need instant alerts, longer battery life, or better night motion clarity. For faster notifications and better motion capture, look at Ring Battery Doorbell Plus or Arlo for pre-roll, or UFI if you want strong local storage with longer endurance. Price tends to float in the mid-range, and when it dips on sale it is good value, but at full price you are paying for convenience more than reliability. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I have put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions about your porch layout or Wi-Fi setup? Drop them below. Next up, I am testing 3 budget doorbells head-to-head to see which one actually catches the action. Stay savvy, and I will see you in the next one.